Welcome to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. You are now in the kitchen. What we about to do is we about to cook. We're not going to cook up a motherfucking full course meal today, but it will be some sides, a little bit of entree. Toss a little bit of salt on and I'm going to save the pepper for the next video. But today what we have here is a woman who says that bad boys are a must, okay? She's not saying anything about the good men. She's only talking about the bad boys.
Here's the thing. We as women definitely cannot resist the bad boy. Why? Because he comes in with confidence. All right? He comes in saying things.
Okay. The reason you can't resist a bad boy is because you're a bad gal. You're a bad gal them, okay? That's why, okay? Some of these bad girls think they good girls because they look good. That's the motherfucking problem right there. Okay, you're not attracted to the bad guy because you're a good girl. It's because you're a bad girl and you want to do bad things with a bad man. That's why you want a bad man to do bad things. But we will talk a little bit more common sense as the video go on. I want to give you time to digest a little bit of what she's saying here. Oh, he comes with confidence. He comes with confidence. I mean, look, I didn't want to have to be the one to say it, but she just took all the confidence out of all the men who actually went to college for 4, 6 years, 8 years and became attorneys, and those who went for 10 and 12 to become doctors. You're not confident, okay? The bad boy is the confident one, the one who ends up in prison or in the grave. He's confident, more confident than you are is what I'm saying. It's what she's saying, not me. Let me just back that up, but we're cooking in the kitchen today, baby. Go ahead and smell it and turn it up.
You could tell he has an air of understanding women to a certain extent. He speaks womenese. That's what I call it.
Okay, you know what? Womenese is just another way of saying, yo, this nigga got game. This nigga tell me everything I need to hear. He tells me what I want. Let me tell you what I hear when she talks. He tells me what I want to hear. Even if it's a lie, he knows exactly how to put it where it feels like it's the truth. He's not going to hurt my feelings. He's not going to say anything to make me feel uncomfortable. That's all I hear is a bunch of bullshit. Okay? But once again, we're cooking. We're gonna let it simmer up, baby. Now let's keep it moving.
He's familiar with women, and you can tell by his demeanor.
Okay, now listen to what she just said. He's familiar with women, and you can tell by his demeanor. That's a cute way of saying he fucks a lot of women, and you can tell when you look at his body, because women can't resist that body. Listen, lady, okay? What I'm seeing here is a version of a woman that we call weak. This is just if she's attractive to you, because that is a subjective thing, but let's just put it out there as a narrative. An attractive woman who is weak. That's what we're looking at here. But let's move on.
That he's not just talking to you, okay? He's got a roster. And women like men that are desired by other women.
Okay, women like men that are fucking other women. That's just what it is, okay? If you're fucking a lot, they want it. I always compare the woman mentality to the dope fiend mentality, okay? If the dope fiend's here, there is some shit around the corner that has killed off 2 or 3 people, sad people, but the truth is, all the dope fiends get the rushing over there to the shit that's killing off all the people. And then a few more die, and then the police eventually go and shut the motherfucker down that's serving all the death to the people. Now, if you equate that to the relationships nowadays in the ghetto neighborhood, the men that's fucking all the women, they all run over there and they all have kids by this nigga until he have so many kids that the courts shut him the fuck down by way of child support and stop him from having kids. It's the same shit. It's a toxic femininity mentality. But once again, we cooking, baby. You smell it. I got rice over here. I got beans over there. But listen, we're going to let her go on further.
I don't care what a woman says. If a man is desired by other women, he's automatically more attractive. Let's be real.
Okay, so if a man is fucking a lot of other women, he's automatically more attractive. once again. And I want to say this, and I got to give kudos to the real women out there, because that doesn't apply to all women. Okay, it just doesn't. The same way being a dog doesn't apply to all men. But if he's fucking more women, you find him more attractive. That is a mind state thing. Okay, listen to me. Fucking more women does not make your body more attractive at all. Unless you're fucking enough where it seems like you're running the marathon every night and you're staying in shape like a motherfucker just from fucking alone. But that's a mind state thing. The more women he's fucking, the more attractive it is. And that's a weak mind state. Because you best believe when it comes to men who think logic. Why do you think we have that question out there? What's your body count? Because no, we're not going to wife up somebody who done fucked everybody. It's not a logical thing to do. If you understand how sex works, for some people, I can't speak for all, but it works like everything else. The more you have, the more tolerance you have for it. So if you fuck the whole hood, okay, as a nigga or a woman, you're going to need 3, 4 or more other hoods to go and fuck, because your tolerance level now is super duper duper high. Anyway, let's move on.
Also, bad boys have the air of being able to protect, like they're going to fight, that they're going to be able to, if something was to go down, they got your back. They're going to be able to make sure that you are safe.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you right here, ladies and gentlemen, that's where that part right there is probably the biggest bullshit of the entire motherfucking video. The funny thing is, for the men out there who've ever been in jail before, behind bars, whether it's a detention youth center or a county jail or a prison, it applies to them all. And we know this for those who have been in, okay? Most of the niggas that you see out in these streets acting tough and rough, when you get the motherfuckers behind the wall and there's no guns, they not tough no more. They not bad no more. They quiet, as a matter of fact. Most of the shooters that I've witnessed behind bars were quiet, okay? They don't have their weapons. They're not such bad guys, okay? I think it's a misconception to say because a guy's a bad guy, or, what a woman would perceive to be a bad guy, that he is more prone to protect you than a good guy. The common sense part of it, for me, would be, I have a good guy friend. He's a former Marine. He has about 14, 15 kids by his wife, Primo. Big shout to him. But he has a legal firearm and a legal concealed to carry firearm. And he's had it since I've known him, and I've known him since we were like 21, like 20 years, plus years. I could never get one of those. I'm a convicted felon. Okay? I'm the bad guy, or used to be the bad guy. Come take a look at the bad guy, okay? But I have another friend of mine in Douglasville, Georgia, a whole rack of guns. He went to college. He keeps about 2 of them in his truck, 1 in his car, 1 on his little hip when he's on his motorcycle. I don't think a bad guy want to fuck with either one of them, to be honest with you, especially my Marine friend. He's a hell of a shooter. But I understand that women who are not really thinking out of logic and who's just thinking, oh my God, he's so hot. Look at his abs and his chest. Oh my God, he could protect me. See how stupid that shit sounds, right? See how stupid that shit sounds? Here's what men know. We don't know who the fuck is capable of anything until the shit go down, nigga. I don't. You could yap out of your motherfucking mouth. You could do 1,000 push-ups in front of me on one motherfucking finger. You could do a backflip off the Empire State Building. I'm going to have to see you get punched in your motherfucking jaw or get into a fight to be convinced that you know how to get down for yours. I'm not just going to take your word or your look or your rough attitude, you know? Because here's one thing that men understand, ladies. Women don't understand this part, but I'm going to tell you what you don't understand that men understand, okay? Men understand that no matter how big your chest is, no matter how big your arms are, no matter how big your motherfucking whatever it is, nigga, your biceps, you can't do no exercise for that chin, nigga. You can't do no exercise for that chin. That chin didn't come with no muscle, okay? Anybody chin can get tapped and they ass is out of here. And the temple, the chin, the temple, the nose. The nose could take the average man out of here too. My people sleeping on that nose. You know when you get hit in the nose, immediately your eyes water. I mean a good hit. Your eyes water immediately, right? So, once again, this is just weak-minded women. And I want to say, hold on. We cooking, baby. We cooking.
There's a sense of safety that a woman feels. And lastly, bad boys are not stunting you, okay? You know they've got other women. And that is what makes them more appealing. They're not tripping on you. If they lose you, they got others.
Okay, now, you know, I want to retract what I said about that. The last one I said was the stupidest shit out of the stupidest shit right here, okay? What you just said was, he's not worried about me. I love it when he says fuck me. When he says fuck off. I love it. Okay? Weak woman, once again. She finds her security in his insecurity. Okay? A real man, let me tell you something about a real man, ladies and gentlemen, in case there's women out there listening that don't even know the definition of a man. Because, you know, look, I've done these tests my entire life. I can admit that now. My entire life I've been tested. And do you know that the average woman, if you ask them to give me the definition of a man, that most of them will fucking stumble right there. And if they proceed to give you some type of an answer, I guarantee you she's gonna be wrong as a motherfucker. They don't even know what a man is. A lot of them don't know. They have their perception of a man, their own belief of a man, but not what a man is defined as. In a dictionary, that's not what they know a man to be. So once again, a man, ladies and gentlemen, mainly ladies, men know who we are. A man is a leader, not only of his household, but as well as his community, his family. A man is a provider, not only of himself and his household, but of his community, his family. A man is an educator, not only of his household or community, but everything around him he educates. A man, and last but definitely not least, comes with a penis. And that's that. Of course, there's a lot of other accolades that you can have. What comes with a man, he's a protector of his family, his community, and loved ones around him. A man is someone who guides you through the good and the bad and stays solid and stands on morals and integrity. A man is committed to his family first. There's nothing in this that she's talking about a man. She's talking about a boy who looks like a man, a boy who tries to act like a man. This is not a man she's talking about at all. But, once again, this is what you would call the weak-minded woman. And you can take it how you want. It doesn't matter to me how you take it, because let me tell you something, baby, we're cooking. cooking. We're cooking. I got seasoning, I got salt, I got pepper, I got shakers going on around this motherfucker, okay? And I see the rice boiling over that motherfucker. It's almost time to take it off. Almost time to take it off. Come on, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, this is one of the reasons why there's so many single mothers in the communities out here, because a lot of them have this mentality right here, okay? They don't like good men, okay? Now, there's a side of it that I understand, the excitement that the bad boy brings, right? The excitement. We're on the edge, baby. We're living on the edge. But me personally, I watch the news a lot on YouTube, so I watch just mainly highlights. And I'm subscribed to like all of the major cities and states. And it's funny how you see so many accidents with young people dying. And one of the first things that come to my mind is the driver probably was a bad guy. Okay? Right before the crash, they probably all had one hell of an adrenaline rush. Because that's what being bad is about. I was bad as a motherfucker when I was young. Had a lot of adrenaline rushes. A lot of them. Shot in my neck. Oh, man, trust me, so many adrenaline rushes. I'm the one who can tell you, the bad boy who became a great man, the owner of an LLC, the owner of properties, the owner of other businesses as well. I can tell you, out of my own mouth, a lot of my friends are dead. A lot of them, some of them just got out from being locked up from like 96, 97. Big shout to my man Jason. Big shout to my man Leon. Morris Bell, he's going to be there forever. He got locked up when we were 18. I'm 45. We were some bad guys. And I feel lucky and blessed every day. Rest in peace, Jamal. Rest in peace, Pimp Star. Rest in peace, Gaddafi. I feel lucky and blessed every day that when I was 22, 23, because all of this shit happened late 90s. I was only 16, 17, 18, 19 when I left New York and decided to go and be a fucking square somewhere else in a different state where no one knew me and throw on some fucking glasses and be a fucking actor, nigga, so you could live long. When I decided to do that, I decided to extend my life as well as my freedom. And what was the cost of doing that? Well, women like this, okay? They don't want the men like me, well, the man I've become. Because when I was out there selling drugs and doing a whole bunch of other shit, you could have 3 of them a night. Easy. Together in the same bed. It's not an issue. But when you become the square, you understand that women like this woman, they don't know what the hell a man is. Anyways, I want to end that right there. I don't want to put no more season on this motherfucker. It's already boiling and it's over steaming and it's hot and the beans are motherfucking boiling through the pot. We cooking, baby. We cooking. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the kitchen right now. I am your boy. I am the chef and I am your main cook.